In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, 5 friends, Alex, Sarah, Jake, Lisa, and Mark, set out on a camping trip. They were seeking adventure and a break from their busy lives, but what they found would haunt them forever. The group arrived at a secluded clearing surrounded by towering trees. They set up their campfire, pitched their tents, and shared stories under the starry night sky. As the fire crackled and the night grew darker, the woods seemed to come alive with eerie sounds. Soon, strange things started happening. Their belongings went missing, and odd symbols appeared on the trees. The friends brushed it off as pranks, attributing them to local wildlife or overactive imaginations. But on the 3rd night, the atmosphere changed. An unnatural fog rolled in, obscuring their campsite. Panic set in as they realized they were lost in the woods. They decided to stick together and search for the trail, clutching their flashlights. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the fog thickened, and unsettling whispers echoed around them. Shadows darted through the trees, and they heard eerie laughter. Fear gnawed at their hearts. One by one, they disappeared into the fog, their terrified screams fading into the distance. Alex was the last one standing, trembling with fear. He stumbled upon a clearing where an old, decrepit cabin stood. Desperation forced him to seek refuge inside. Inside the cabin, he found strange symbols etched into the walls. The air was thick with a sinister presence. Just when he thought he might be safe, the walls began to bleed, oozing a dark, viscous substance. Terrified, he turned to flee, but found himself face to face with the spirits of his friends. Their hollow eyes bore into his soul as they accused him of leading them into this nightmare. They lunged at him, their ghostly hands reaching for his throat. In a desperate attempt to escape, Alex bolted out of the cabin and into the fog. He ran blindly, hearing the anguished cries of his friends behind him. Hours passed, and when the fog finally lifted, Alex found himself back at the campsite, alone and shaken. Haunted by the memories of that night, Alex was never the same. He was the sole survivor of a camping trip turned nightmare, forever tormented by the woods and the vengeful spirits of his lost friends.